Have you ever pondered over the mysteries of the universe? Ever wondered if black holes could be murderers? As we begin our journey, let's first take a moment to appreciate the sheer scale of the universe. It's a vast, seemingly infinite expanse of space, filled with countless galaxies, each teeming with a myriad of stars. But amidst this spectacular cosmic ballet, there lurk unseen predators. Black holes. Black holes, the universe's silent devourers, are among the most enigmatic phenomena known to science. Born from the death throes of massive stars, these cosmic beasts possess gravitational pulls so strong that not even light can escape their clutches. But their intrigue doesn't stop there. Recent findings suggest that these cosmic gluttons may have committed the ultimate act of cosmic cannibalism, the murder of their host galaxies. Galaxies, the grand cosmic cities of stars, are not eternal. They are born, they evolve, and they die. Stars form when cold clouds of molecular hydrogen gas collapse, fragment, and condense. This process of star formation continues in many galaxies, like our own Milky Way. Yet some galaxies, particularly the large elliptical ones, appear to have ended their star formation billions of years ago. These galaxies are described as red and dead, their vibrant star-forming days long past, leaving behind only long-lived, cool red stars. Astronomers have long suspected a link between these red and dead galaxies and the activity of supermassive black holes at their centers. The idea is that the powerful radiation emitted by swirling material around these black holes can heat the molecular gas in the galaxy, preventing it from collapsing to form stars or even blowing it out of the galaxy entirely. But while this theory is supported by indirect evidence, conclusive observations are still elusive. Now, however, a research team has found that galaxies in the early universe that have ceased forming stars possess central black holes that are more active than those in galaxies still birthing stars. This intriguing discovery adds another piece to the cosmic puzzle. Could these unseen predators be the reason why some galaxies cease to exist? As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the universe, only time and the relentless pursuit of knowledge will tell. Let's travel back in time about 12.5 billion years ago to the early universe, where this cosmic crime may have taken place. In the infancy of our universe, stars were being born at a furious pace. These celestial bodies took form when cold clouds of molecular hydrogen gas succumbed to gravity's irresistible pull. As these clouds collapsed, fragmented, and condensed, the process of star formation was ignited. A similar process continues to this day in our Milky Way, and indeed in many other galaxies across the vast cosmic expanse. But not all galaxies continue to birth stars. Some, particularly the large elliptical ones, appear to have abruptly ended their star-forming activities billions of years ago. These galaxies are often referred to as red and dead. Why? Because once star formation grinds to a halt, the only celestial luminaries left flickering are the long-lived, cool red stars. Now imagine a bustling city suddenly turned into a ghost town. You'd naturally wonder, what happened here? What caused this abrupt cessation of activity? In much the same way, astronomers have been scratching their heads, puzzling over why these galaxies stopped forming stars. One hypothesis suggests that the culprits could be the supermassive black holes lurking at the centers of these galaxies. These cosmic beasts are not as silent as you might think. As material swirls around them in a frenzied dance of death, they emit powerful radiation. This radiation can heat the molecular gas within the galaxy, preventing it from collapsing to form stars. In extreme cases, it could even blow the gas out of the galaxy entirely. The question then arises, what or who put an end to their star formation? Are these supermassive black holes the murderers we are looking for, or are they merely bystanders in this cosmic mystery? As we delve deeper into the early universe, we'll try to unravel this enigma. Enter the prime suspect, the supermassive black hole, notorious for its powerful radiation. Just as their name suggests, these black holes are truly supermassive, millions or even billions of times the mass of our Sun. They reside at the centers of galaxies, including our own Milky Way. like cosmic spiders lurking at the heart of celestial webs. Supermassive black holes are not just grand in scale, they're also incredibly influential. Imagine a star-birthing factory where cold clouds of molecular hydrogen gas collapse, fragment, and condense to form stars. This process continues in many galaxies, just like in our Milky Way. But in some galaxies, this factory seems to have mysteriously shut down billions of years ago. Astronomers suspect that these supermassive black holes might be behind this shutdown. They hypothesize that the powerful radiation emitted by the material swirling around a supermassive black hole can heat the molecular gas in its galaxy. This heat can prevent the gas from collapsing to form stars and could even blow the gas out of the galaxy entirely. These galaxies, once teeming with star formation, become red and dead, their stellar factories silenced, leaving only long-lived, cool red stars behind. But this is still a hypothesis. While there's plenty of indirect evidence suggesting that feedback from black holes can suppress star formation, we're still awaiting conclusive observations. A recent study led by Kei Ito of Sokendai in Japan, however, has added fuel to this theory. The team found that galaxies in the early universe that have stopped forming stars possess central black holes that are more active than those in galaxies that are still forming stars. This strengthens the connection between active black holes and red and dead galaxies. So, the supermassive black hole, with its gravitational pull and powerful radiation, may indeed be responsible for the death of star formation in some galaxies. But can we say for sure that these supermassive black holes are guilty? The answer lies in further investigation, in peering deeper into the cosmic web, and in unraveling the complex dance between galaxies and their central black holes. To find the truth, we turn to the Cosmic Evolution Survey, a detective tool that looks back billions of years. This remarkable archive, known as Cosmos, enables us to peer into the distant past of our universe, back to when the oldest galaxies were just a youthful 1.3 billion years post-Big Bang. Cosmos isn't a lone ranger, oh no, it's a team effort involving some of the most powerful telescopes on Earth and beyond. From the Subaru telescope in Hawaii, the Very Large Array Radio Telescope in New Mexico, to the Hubble Space Telescope and the European Space Agency's XISM Newton X-ray Telescope, all contribute to this cosmic investigation. So what did the research team, led by Kei Ito of Sokendai, discover in these celestial archives? They were searching for a connection, a link between active black holes and galaxies where star formation had ground to a halt, galaxies described as red and dead. To do this, they focused on galaxies that existed 9.5 billion to 12.5 billion years ago, searching for the faint signals of active black holes. However, these signals, both X-ray and radio, were quite elusive. They were so feeble, in fact, that the team had to combine or stack images for several distant galaxies to improve the signal-to-noise ratio. Once they had a clear enough picture, they averaged the combined data. Their findings: the red and dead galaxies showed stronger black hole activity than those galaxies still birthing stars. This discovery doesn't confirm outright that black hole feedback is responsible for halting star formation, but it certainly adds weight to the hypothesis. So, we find ourselves with more pieces of the puzzle, more threads to follow in our cosmic whodunit. The clues are coming together, and while we don't have a conviction just yet, there's no denying it. It seems the evidence is stacking against our prime suspect. While the evidence points towards black holes, the case is far from closed. The recent findings have indeed strengthened the hypothesis that supermassive black holes could be the culprits behind the death of star formation in their host galaxies. The connection between active black holes and the so-called red and dead galaxies has been established, but not conclusively proven. The galaxies in the early universe that have ceased forming stars were found to harbor black holes that were more active than those in galaxies where star formation was still ongoing. However, as any seasoned detective would tell you, correlation does not always imply causation. Although the black holes were present and active at the scene, it doesn't necessarily mean they were the killers. The scenario is akin to finding a person at the scene of a crime. Their presence might make them a suspect, but it doesn't automatically make them guilty. The same principle applies here. The black holes are definitely suspects, and strong ones at that. But to prove their guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, more evidence is needed. And this is where future investigations come into play. Scientists are now looking forward to the launch of NASA's James Webb Space Telescope. This powerful new instrument is expected to provide a clearer picture of the early universe and hopefully help solve this cosmic mystery. The telescope is designed to observe the universe in the infrared spectrum, which will allow it to penetrate the dust and gas that often obscure our view of distant galaxies. This ability will enable scientists to study the galaxies and their central black holes in much greater detail than ever before. The James Webb Space Telescope might just hold the key to finally proving whether these monstrous black holes are indeed the cosmic murderers we suspect them to be. But until then, the case remains open and the mystery unsolved. So the mystery continues. Are black holes the cosmic murderers we suspect them to be? Only time and further investigation will tell.